Hello, hello. How you doing? How's everybody tonight? Welcome to Fireballs and F-Bombs. Hello, Missy. Hello, Uncle. Everybody have a good Christmas? Now, I know I've been slacking on my podcast. I know it. I don't want to hear it. Y'all don't have to yell at me. I already know. But I've been working like 6 days a week, and on my one day off, I try to get laundry done and food prepped and everything done that needs to get done that I'm slacking on the rest of the week. But that was holiday hours. Now that the holidays are gone, I will be going back down to regular 3 to 4 days a week. So I will be on my podcast back to normal, and I will continue with New York as soon as I can. And I am doing lives on TikTok a little bit more often now that I have a TikTok shop. Because I have a TikTok shop now with all of my artwork and paintings in there, and they're all for sale. So make sure to check out my TikTok shop if y'all haven't. And it's Art by CC. I couldn't think of like a real good name. I'm not really good at thinking of names of stuff, but anyway, it's Art by CC on TikTok. So everybody catch me up. Anything? Have I missed anything? Do I need to know anything? Am I missing anybody? Let's have it. Tonight we're doing the horoscopes. I thought I would do it a little bit early. It's a couple days before, but I thought, you know what? Let's find out what we need to know before the Happy New Year comes and starts, because it's 2 days away, right? 2 days. Tonight it's getting down to 34 degrees. I'm very happy about that. Shut up about your 20 something degree weather. I'm jealous. Y'all know that. Don't have to rub it in. The straw came out of my mouth a little too soon. Anyway. And I don't know. Oh, it's over here. I don't know if y'all can see it. That is my new piggy clock that I got for Christmas from Missy. I know it's hard to see. It's hard to see, but it's a piggy clock, and it's so darn cute, and I love it so much. I know you weren't. I'm just saying. Nice. I used to like playing those type of video games. Like, I'm not into those where people go, they're the fighting, and where they're in the military, and I don't like those kind of video games. I'm old school. Take me back to Centipede and Frogger and Cubert. That's the kind of shit, the Atari games. Some of those games these days are just terrible. I'm not into that. I see people like they're just gaming, and they live stream their gaming. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all have seen it. That's just I'm not into that. Oh, and you can get on the headphones and talk to each other, and you're on a team or something, and you talk to each other. Like, I'm not into that thing. And I do a couple games on my phone, but not anything like that. But anyway, I am going to start reading some 2026 horoscopes, y'all. So get ready. So we always start with Aries. We already know who is Aries. Missy. March 21st to April 19th. Excuse me. Book a date night on the 7th, it says. Your career is off to a strong start as the year begins. A cluster of planets in the highest section of your chart puts you in a power position. Oh, I didn't know there was a cop one. I don't know if I would like that or not. Opportunities to reach your loftiest goals are at your fingertips. A full moon on the 3rd is ideal for getting your home in order. Hi, Spirit Wolf. Welcome on in. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. It's good to have you. I'm just now starting. I'm on the very first one. If you've not taken down your holiday decorations, let this be your cue to start. In other words, in January. Book reservations at your favorite restaurant with some wining and dining. Your social life begins to buzz with romantic possibilities when Venus moves into friendly Aquarius on the 17th. For single rams, you might meet interesting new love interest. If you're partnered, date nights with your honey will make you have a better bond. A new job or promotion may drop in your lap around the new moon on the 18th. This could be the golden ticket that you've been looking for. Expect your social calendar to fill up the week of the 19th when the Sun, Mercury, and Mars join Venus in your friend zone. Events, concerts, or cocktail parties add fun to your winter. On the 26th, Neptune moves into your sign for a long stay. You have the potential to embrace your spiritual side over the next 13 years. Sensitivity and intuition enable you to dream, connect, and experience your emotions like never before. This year, you need to let go of whatever it was that's been holding you back. It's time to shed that old skin and grow this year. Go on a long-awaited getaway that you've been dreaming about. Start this new year off right. Make plans. Do it. Read it exactly as it said it. Moving on over to Taurus, which is April 20th to May 20th. This is an excellent month for travel for you, Taurus. Many planets are stationed in the long-distance journey sector of your chart, giving you the perfect excuse for a winter vacation. The full moon on the 3rd is ideal for a quick road trip, while the new moon on the 18th is well suited for a far-flung location. If you can manage both, go for it. Looking for the perfect date for a romantic journey? The 6th and 7th work well due to your ruling planet Venus making powerful aspects to the Sun and Mars. Your reputation gets a boost when your ruling planet Venus skips into Aquarius on the 17th. Whether you're at work or hobnobbing with friends, you'll win admiration. I know, and I already know who you're staying with. Your career gets a mega boost when the Sun, Mercury, and Mars head into your 10th house the week of the 19th. Opportunities to showcase your brilliance will be plentiful and will play well into your ambitions. Opportunities to showcase your brilliance will be plentiful and play well into your ambitions. Is that a long haul for you, Spirit Wolf? Let's see, how far is my grocery store? It's about 15 minutes to get to the grocery store. Once Neptune nestles into your introspection section, you might find yourself asking, is this it? A desire for a meaningful life will put you into seeker mode for the next decade. 10 minutes, okay. Your heavy energy encourages to finally do something. Blah, blah, blah. I can't even talk. Your heavy energy encourages you to finally do something for yourself instead of just saying you're going to do it. Do something that actually brings you joy. Cut out your busy work for a couple days and do it. You can step right back into it when you're done. So that means go about 20 minutes out of your normal 10-minute thing and do something you enjoy for yourself. Okay. Moving on to Gemini, which is May 21st to June 20th. Take stock of your finances this month and you'll get 2026 off to an excellent start. Sounds scary. Where do you stand? Enough? Too many debts? A full moon on the 3rd is your best spot to have a conversation with your partner about your current circumstances. Oh, I wish I could take a walk. I wish I could take a nap. I really do. I wish I could. However, watch out for arguments when your ruler, Mercury, opposes Jupiter on the 14th. Suddenly, you may have different opinions about which expenses are necessary. Create your new budget on the 18th new moon. Trim the fat and you'll move through this year like a lean, mean machine. Got that? The week of the 17th, a conga line of planets dances into the travel section of your chart, the ideal cosmic nudge to book a trip. A world tour or long cruise will chase away winter blues. Neptune heads into your friend's sector on the 26th, a transit that brings artistic, creative people into your orbit. You might also be called to engage in humanitarian work. Either way, your social life is about to get more interesting over the next few years. This is a fresh start to change how you manage your energy and your finances. If you manage with a partner, set some firm boundaries that aren't to be crossed. And don't spread yourself out too thin. Cancer. Moving on to Cancer. We already, I almost turned my thing over. Cancer is June 21st to July 22nd. Oh. Romance, drama, passion. Your relationships are lit up this month thanks to the presence of 4 planets in your partnership section of your chart. Love heats up, but there are also potential for fights. Choose love over war and you could strengthen your bond. Assert your needs on the 3rd's full moon. Don't be afraid to set boundaries if situations call for it. Looking for love? The new moon on the 18th is your best day to update your online dating profile. Finances are up for review when Venus, the Sun, Mercury, and Mars line up in your joint resources zone the week of the 17th. Issues of give and take could emerge. Compromises may be necessary. Despite that, there's a possibility of financial gain through taxes, partnerships, corporate business, or windfalls. Over the following 4 weeks, you could increase your security. Neptune's entry into your career zone on the 26th gives you a decade to build your reputation. Your charisma could take you to the top, while intuition helps you stay out of trouble. Make sure to keep up with your priorities. Cleanse your energy this year. Put yourself first and deal with your own needs before everyone else's. Look through your lens of quality over quantity, and you'll find yourself a much more personal power. which I try to do that anyway. I try to do that anyway. I know I'm a Cancer, and I do know some other Cancers, so I have them in mind too when I'm reading that. Okay. Leo. I know who's my Leo. All right. Ready, Leo. Your workplace is super busy as the year begins. Expect plenty of coming and going for the first 3 weeks as a string of planets sashay through the work section of your chart. However, you may be able to sneak in a day for rest on the full moon on the 3rd. If possible, take the day off. Romance takes up more space in your world the week of the 17th with Venus, the Sun, Mercury, and Mars march into your relationship zone. If it's anything like mine, it's going to say the same and have none. Anyway, you'll have a few weeks to explore, strengthen, or fix partnerships with significant others. That week also brings a new job opportunity thanks to the new moon in Capricorn on the 18th. If you want a new position or vocation, toss your hat in the ring today. I know, right? I'm the same. I feel the same way. The Sun-Mercury conjunction on the 21st is ideal for negotiating. Whether you're working out details for a job or joint venture, you will find the most persuasive words today. Dreaming of long-distance travels? You're in luck when Neptune drifts into your 9th house on the 26th. Over that time, you'll have ample opportunity to go where you want. Keep your passport handy. You'll need it. Hi, Rita. Hello, darling. Check things off your to-do list, Leo. After the full moon on the 3rd, start that new habit that you promised yourself. You're moving away from surface level connections and towards something more authentic. We are just going into Virgo, Rita. Virgo is August 23rd to September 22nd. It's possible for a new career waiting for it to get posted. I know it is. I know and I thought about you while I was reading that today. I thought about you because I was like, ooh, I hope so. I hope so. So Virgo, the romantic scene gets brighter this month. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars swirl through your house of true love, raising the possibilities of a profound connection. This cosmic party can also elevate your creativity or your chances of expanding your family. Keep those legs closed. Whatever the case, this groove lingers about 3 weeks. The full moon on the 3rd is excellent for a night out with your besties. Make reservations for a cool event and get the gang together. If you want to meet a new person or start a family, mark the 18th off. On that day, the new moon sends a dazzling beam your way, creating the ideal condition for both. The week of the 17th marks the beginning of a busy period as the planetary lineup of the start of the month shifts into your 6th house and works of work and routines, setting you up for a few weeks of increased productivity. You'll have more duties than usual, so efficiency will be necessary. That's your specialty, so this should not be a problem for you. The 21st and 22nd are your best days to talk to your boss. You can negotiate a raise or promotion thanks to your ruler Mercury, making powerful aspects to the Sun and Pluto. Your intuition gets a massive boost when Neptune switches gears on the 29th. Trust your gut for the next decade, and you could create success and always avoid drama. Get more playful this year. Dive into a hobby. Attend a social event. It will remind you just how much you are appreciated. Ramp up a more efficient way to manage your tasks and taking care of yourself. It will save you some stress. hmm We're moving on over to Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. The first 3 weeks of January are excellent for domestic duties. After a busy holiday, you might have many tasks to tackle. Delegate with loved ones, and you'll have your home in order. Accolades are yours to enjoy with the full moon on the 3rd. Did anybody guess yet that there's a full moon coming on the 3rd of January? Hey, just so you know, if I haven't said yet, there's a full moon. Okay. Sorry. You've worked hard in 2025. Now you have a chance to be recognized for your contributions. Take a bow. The 6th and 7th are fabulous for redecorating due to your ruler Venus connecting with the sun and Mars. A fresh coat of paint could spruce up your nest. On the 17th, your ruling planet Venus drifts into your true love sector, followed by a slew of other planets over the next week. Romance is on the rise. If you're single, new options may emerge, offering you variety. Already partnered? You might be ready to settle down or start a family. Sorry. Okay. The new moon on the 18th is lovely for gatherings at your home. The holiday season may be over, but there may be other reasons to celebrate. Neptune's entry into the relationship section of your chart on the 29th marks the beginning of a 13-year journey that could lead to a profound connection. Keep in mind, this planet can also play tricks. So don't assume anything until you've taken time to look under the hood. Make this a great time to organize your living space or connect with a lost loved one. Start building yourself a solid foundation of changes that are coming. Fully ignite your spark. This year will be expressive for you. Show off what you got. See, and people wonder why I quit wearing makeup. You know, my eyes just water constantly. I'm constantly sneezing. I don't know if it's the menopause or what, but I can't wear face makeup anymore because my face just constantly pores, or I'm sneezing or coughing, or my eyes are watering and I'm wiping my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't wear makeup anymore. So people's got to deal with me with no makeup now. So sorry for you. All right. Did I read Scorpio? I don't think I read Scorpio, did I? No, I think I just finished Libra. Yeah, I finished. Okay, Scorpio. October 23rd to November 21st. A few short trips are possible in the beginning of the year. Your house of quick journeys is activated for 3 weeks. So if you need to go anywhere for business or otherwise, go on. In the mood for a long distance journey? Book it on the 3rd when the full moon illuminates the ideal opportunity. I'm pretty sure it is menopause. You're right, Missy. I know. Home renovations are on the docket when Venus sails into your domestic sector on the 17th. Oh, hang on. Reload. It just blanked out on me. I got to pull that back up for a second. Getting on down here to Scorpio. There it is. Come on. Home renovations are on the docket when Venus sails into your domestic sector on the 17th, followed by the Sun, Mercury, and Mars a few days later. Yeah. Best day to tear up the carpet or knock down walls. The 27th, your ruler, Mars, is conjunct Pluto, an ideal aspect for epic home transformation. The new moon on the 18th brings important news. This could be a turning point, so be ready to act. Have you ever considered a career in the creative arts? Once Neptune soars into your work zone on the 29th, you'll have a 13-year window to build a career in music, art, photography, or entertainment. A 13-year window, that's a big-ass window. However, this aspect demands practicality. Make sure you have a solid plan in place. That way, you'll stay solvent when the dreams come together. Your energy shows you being much more articulate and persuasive in your daily interactions. Look at your family dynamics or living situation from a different perspective. Reach out to someone you've been meaning to catch up with. It's the ideal time to do so. There's a lot of people I would like to transform, Spirit Wolf. I just sit back and wait. That's all you can do. The next one is my biatch. I don't think she's here to hear it, but she can go back and watch back. So this is Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Annie's birthday is December 1st. This year begins in a strong fiscal note, thanks to a flock of planets moving through your money zone for the first 3 weeks of January. You can attract more money and find clever ways to manage your income. This could result in a fatter bank account. The full moon on the 3rd is ideal for a sit down with your financial advisor. A new budget plan will set you up for a profitable year. Avoid extravagance on the 10th when the Sun and Mars oppose your ruler, Jupiter. Restraint will ensure you don't break your budget. The week of the 17th finds the group of planets heading into the short travel portion of your chart, igniting a month-long quest for quick adventures. Dang, I want to go somewhere for a whole month. That'd be so awesome. Holy crap. That would be so cool to just go somewhere for a whole month, wouldn't it? That would be cool. Whether you're running errand, hold on, I skipped something. There it is. Whether you're running errands, visiting siblings, or zipping off for spontaneous road trips, you'll enjoy the busyness. Stay alert for a new money-making opportunity around the new moon on the 18th. Whatever shows up could become a golden goose, so don't dismiss it. Neptune in your true love sector on the 29th raises the potential for a profound romantic connection. Even if you're single at the start of the transit, you have 13 years to find the one. Why are all these saying 13 years, 13 years? I don't understand. Like, this is a year by year thing here. That's a long time to give somebody. All in all, love is on the rise. Your energy is about helping you get your finances in order and realize your true worth. It's a great time to reevaluate your budget or ask for a raise. That will bring your financial matter to an end, leaving you feeling much more secure. I'm not sure, like, I know there are a lot of. Here we go. See, once I yawn one time, it doesn't stop, and then it's like a constant thing. Okay, so I understand there are a lot of rich people out there that are this Mr. Scrooge McDuck. Um, I, I mean, I can't I can't speak for them. I couldn't be that way. I've waited tables. Um I was a bartender for many years. I was a server for many years. I if I have it, I try to tip well. Um I mean, I can't be a Scrooge McDuck. I'm just not that kind. I'm not that type of person that can do that. I like to. I mean, now don't get me wrong. If I get really bad service, they ain't getting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get really good service, though, I like to tip well. But if I don't get good service, I tip very low to mediocre. I can't leave no tip though. I'm not that person that can leave nothing. Like I've yeah, I've seen some shit that people do. Wow, not even earned. So it's money that you inherited and you didn't even earn it. Like God, I just and I understand. Like I work so hard for the money that I make. You know what I mean? So damn. I just couldn't be that way. I mean, I mean, yeah, I want everyone to love themselves. I do. I really do. And I preach about it. And I tell people, other people, that you have to love yourself before you can truly love anything or anyone else. You have to love yourself. You just have to. And I you know, but you can love yourself and not be that way. Really, you don't? Like really? So nobody can like wait tables and like get tipped? That's that really? Do they add it onto the bill though? Like I wouldn't know what to do. Like if I go to it, like if I go, like say for instance, I come there and visit you, right? Spirit Wolf, say I come there and visit you and you take me out to dinner and I'm gonna want to like hand them money. Like here, take this. Oh, see, there's a difference, and there's a difference. But no, I'd be over there trying to tip everybody. Anyway, I've got three more to read. We're moving over here to Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. The sun is in your sign along with Mercury, Venus, and Mars. This combo gives you star power and the ability to command every room. If you work this vibe right, you can attract opportunities or new people. Need to end a relationship? Call it quits when the full moon in Cancer arrives on the 3rd. You'll be able to cut ties with ease. Well, to me, it just kind of depends on who you're trying to cut ties with, because you try to cut ties with people and they just don't let you cut it. Like they're just showing up and calling nonstop. Anyway, where am I? Venus begins touring the financial section of your chart on the 17th with a trail of planets behind her. Your earning capabilities could skyrocket in the following month. Cash worries could soon become a thing of the past. Just keep your temptations in check. Impulse spending could deplete your resources as fast as they come in. Update your look with a fresh trim on the 18th. The new moon is in your sign that day, favorable for a new look. Additionally, Mercury forms a harmonious angle with your ruler. Gosh, Saturn on the same day, making it an ideal time for negotiation. You can seal any deal and look fabulous doing it. Begin dreaming of your perfect nest when Neptune slips into your domestic sector on the 26th. Over the upcoming decade or so, you can find the ideal living quarters or renovate your current place to suit your exquisite taste. Your energy shows you getting things going this year and showing exactly what you're made of. Set some bold intentions because this universe is listening. Focus your moves on your resources and head into this year with an abundance mindset. Aquarius. We're going to move on to, we have Aquarius and Pisces. What do you mean you can't? Like you can't like slip a 5 under the plate? Do they at least add it into the bill that they get tipped for working and bringing your food or bringing your drinks? Or that's crazy. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. This is your annual hibernation period due to the sun settling into the introspection part of your chart. Mercury, Venus, and Mars reside there as well, creating the ideal condition for quiet time. Set aside time to reflect on your routines on the third full moon. Have you neglected yourself? If so, use this day to practice boundaries and create new self-care practices. Everything shifts on the 17th when Venus flows into your sign with the Sun, Mercury, and Mars trailing behind a few days later. Oh. Well, see, that's different. That's different for when it comes to servers. It's your official glow up season. After a few weeks of solitude, you're ready to get social. The following 4 weeks could be filled with opportunities to be seen. No doubt you'll attract a lot of attention and perhaps a few accolades. A new moon on the 18th is stellar for rest, reflection, and release. Put aside time for spiritual practices and you'll feel like a new person. Your imagination and intuition are elevated for the next decade or so once Neptune enters your third house on the 29th. You're one of the most innovative signs of the zodiac, which means this transit will have your ideas moving at the speed of light. Who knows? You might set the trend or invent the next big thing. This year, get ready for a massive reset as you step into a more powerful version of yourself. It's your time to shine and you'll feel ready to take on the world. Release any old thoughts or habits that have held you back. Focus on your sector of rest and your subconscious. Start a nighttime journal. And Pisces, which is February 19th to March 20th. This is the last one. January 2026 starts on a social note but ends quietly. A cosmic lineup in your friendship zone at the beginning of the month has you out and about more than usual. The full moon on the 3rd. Have y'all figured out there's a full moon on January 3rd? It's ideal for date night, while the new moon on the 18th is your best evening for a winter gathering with your closest friends. The 18th could also bring new folks into your social circle. If you want to welcome new companions into your orbit, it's your best day to rub elbows. Venus's trek into Aquarius on the 17th, followed by the Sun, Mercury, and Mars a few days later, puts you in the mood for rest. Suddenly, you're taking a pass on invites and hitting the hay early. The biggest news of the month is your ruling planet Neptune sliding into your money zone on the 29th. While this transit allows your imagination to conjure up all sorts of novel ways to draw in extra money, it also means you could be prone to get rich quick schemes. It's wise to remain grounded and practical if you want to keep your earnings. This transit lingers for about 13 years, plenty to make watch it disappear. What is it with the 13-year thing now? This time. I don't It's like every single one of them had something to do with 13 years. And yes, it is an unlucky number. Your energy is highlighting your friendships and long-term goals. Collaborate with others or join a group that shares the same interests. That'll be a true full circle moment and you may open up to new things. Your dreams may seem a bit more vivid. And that is that is your horoscope for January going into 2026. I did them a few days early because I thought, well, maybe we should know what we're going into. So that's why I went ahead and did them tonight instead of after the new year. So, done with that. Here. Get to my cocktail. Now, okay, so here, if someone works in a restaurant as like a server, they do get an hourly wage. But it's very small wage because they work for tips. And that goes for bartenders if they're making your drinks, or you go to a nightclub and they're hooking you up with the drinks, or your waitresses or barmaids or whatever the case may be. They get a very, very small wage because they make tips. So that's how they work here. Now, if you guys are there and they're working and they're making the higher wage, then yes, you don't have that. That's completely understandable, if you know what I mean, because I'd hate to see them out there working their heinies off as a server or barmaid or bartender, whatever you want to call them over there. And, they're not, because let me tell you something, I bartended for many years in my younger years when I looked better. I bartended a lot of years, and I bartended before I was police, and I bartended in the middle there of my, as just extra money coming in. But I made a lot of tips in one night. I would come home some nights with close to $1,000 just bartending in one night. So like we made a lot of money bartending, and that would be like 2 bartenders behind the bar. So I don't know how it is over there where you're at. Waitresses get 15 and no shit. That's awesome though. Okay, that's good. That's understandable then. That is understandable. Now, I can't tell you what a server would make hourly. Back when I was a server, we only made like $5 an hour, and then we would it would be tipped. But it's crazy because like even I mean whatever hourly, we could be slow and you're working 8 hours and still making nothing. Like your what do you mean your prices? Like your drinks? Like if you go in a bar or the drinks cost more or what does that mean your prices are more? Like is it the food cost more there, the drinks cost more, or is it like I don't is it the cost of living? Does your cost of living is like I'm just curious of what your cost of living would be to the United States. Like just here in Florida, the cost of living in South Florida and North Florida are completely opposite. A house cleaner here now gets 20 to 25 an hour. Yeah, that's about the same. Like a maid that would come that you hire to come in to clean your house. That's about the same here, I think. I clean my own damn house, so I don't hire someone to come and do that. I do my own. Excuse me. Ugh. Um, like I'm just curious. Like, okay, so I'm going to use this one as an example. Where I currently live, I live in North Florida. I'm only 15 miles from Georgia. I'm in the very, very North Florida and central North Florida. And the place that I bought, I have 8 full acres, eight acres. I have a huge house. I have a 3,000 square foot house. I have a huge pole barn. Um, the entire property was fenced, um, and there was a shed. Um, now, the place that I have now, say if I have this exact place in South Florida, this place would be in the millions because South Florida is such a high cost of living. Minimum wage there is 700 a week. Huh. I could be happy with that. I could be quite happy with I could be happy with 700. So anyway, the cost of living in North Florida is 3/4 less than what it is in South Florida. I moved north. Well, I moved north basically because I was going to retire up in North Florida anyway, but I moved to North Florida so I could have a winter. Okay, so there would be about 1.9 million. Okay, shit. Um, you would shit your pants if you knew how much I paid for my place. Um, it it's not anywhere near that. Now, this exact place down in like where I'm from, West Palm Beach, a place this size down in West Palm Beach would be, I'm going to guess about 1 million. But you come up here and it's not. Or I wouldn't have it. Believe me, I don't. You're on 25 acres, big home, etc. would be around 2.6 million, but it's not a lot because you pay some for something else. Okay, so 25 acres here. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, I only paid 120,000 for my place. 120,000 American dollars, 120,000 I bought my place here for. Now, because of everything I've added and put onto my property, it's worth 475,000 now. So, right. And I did that in 2017 when I moved up here and I found this property and I fell in love with it, and it was I couldn't imagine a better price, so I went for it and got it. And I love my place. I love my place. I've improved on it. I've put my barn on it, and now it's worth 3 times more than what I'm paid for it. So I made out with my place here. I couldn't believe it was as much as it was, because this is actually like 2 different lots, but they wouldn't allow her to split it into 2. It's 2 4-acre lots, but she wasn't allowed to split it, so she had to sell all 8 acres. So I took all of it, and I love it. I love my place here. I wish I could show everybody my place here. One of your Rams or Silverado, like a vehicle. Okay. Okay. Well, like, I know the prices had gone up since 17. I think I just happened to get this right at the perfect time. The old owner lived here for many, many years with her husband. They were together, and after 33 or something years, he left her for his secretary. So she sold the place because she couldn't keep it up. She couldn't keep the place by herself here. She couldn't, and he literally up and left her. So I took it. I took it while I could get it. And I knew it would be worth a lot more. So I grabbed that shit. See, now that's the issue that I have. Like, everybody has their likes and dislikes. I'm a farm girl. I like lots of open space. I don't like to be cramped up against a neighbor that you reach your hand out the damn window and you can touch their fucking building. I do not want to live slammed up against somebody else. My neighbor across the street is the closest one to me, and it's still 5 acres away. You guys have heard the dogs, my neighbor's dogs going off, and y'all hear how loud those are? They're still 5 acres away. They're 5 acres the other way from me. So that's still there. That's how loud they are. They're like, oh my gosh, no shit. Yeah. See, everything, I like where I live. They are building up in town, but I live on the outskirts. I'm like 5 to 6 miles out from the city limits. And I'm on the opposite side. It's the opposite end of town, like where I work. That's growing up quick because it's right on I-10. So close to I-10. Like my job is real close to I-10. I live far from I-10. I'm 15. I'm on the other end of town, but it's still only 15 minutes for me to get to work. Right. But Rita can tell you how close is my neighbor, Rita. Like, I mean, it is so quiet where I live. And for me, I can't even explain. Like, I live in the boonies. I live in the sticks. I really do. This place is, I love my property. I do. I love my property. And if I had it to do all over again, I would buy the same property all over again because I love it here. Oh, it's so nice here. And Rita and Julie and Terry has not seen my barn yet. They have not even seen the barn yet in person. They're gonna shit. Y'all are gonna shit your britches when y'all see the barn. Because the pictures and videos that y'all see of my barn does absolutely no justice to it. Yes. See, I have a family of 9 deer that live on the backside of my property. They feel safe in my property and they can stay there forever. And I was going to clear all of that property out back there, but I decided not to because the deer feel safe in there and I'm leaving it there for them. And I put the corn and they come all the way up to like right by my car. They're right outside my mom's window of the house and right up at my driveway. Like they come right up to my shed and my car. And I put the deer corn out and I started mushing up some cookies and mints. And I hit the mints with a hammer and, and I break them all up. And then I put the mints out there and they love them. So I started, but the deer come in almost every day. And at one point, we have a family of 9, and then we have 3 that come up on a regular. But like when she has her children, like she'll have a buck, and then he moves on his way. And then we'll have visitors come through that come, and then we'll have we had a big buck in here for a week at least. But I know it was rut season, so of course he's out, getting everybody pregnant. So, but like this past year, we had 3 new babies. So now this year, we don't know. But we have this one of our new babies from this year, and one of the babies from last year is still here with the mama. So the 3 of them. Yeah. So I love going outside, and I just sit on the porch and I can see, oh, over here is the little armadillo that's out here rooting around and looking for bugs and stuff, and and I don't mind armadillos at all because they eat your ticks and your bugs and spiders and all that. And then the deer come in, and then I see my piggy. I could just sit on my porch and see it and all day. And or I'll go out in the barn and I just lay with the babies, and I could be out there laying with the babies, and I see the deer going across back over there through the back of the property. And I love my freaking place here. So, Rita, also today I was looking for rooms for our mini trip. We're doing the girls' trip March 13th, 14th, and 15th is our yearly girls' trip. We don't go far. We pick somewhere quick and cheap to go. The entire town is booked. They had one room left in the whole town, and it only had one king bed. And for one night, it was like $500. So I'm like, we're not going there. We're going to find a better place to go. So anyway, I told Annie already that they were booked. Ugh. So we won't be going there. We will try to plan that for the next season. We will plan that for next February for the Swamp Cabbage Festival. We will go there next year. So we were going to go March 13th, 14th, and 15th to the Sugar Festival. But the whole town is booked. Apparently, Florida Georgia Line there's like 5 country bands that was going to be at this place at the Sugar Festival this year. Florida Georgia Line was going to be, anyway, they were completely sold out. So we're going to find a different place to go because they're completely booked. But it'll be quick and fun. But it's still going to be March 13th, 14th, 15th. We're going to plan the same weekend. Because March is always a good month. It's not too hot, not too cold. It'll be perfect. So I don't care if we even go to St. Augustine and go over there to that fort, like ghost hunting. But I'll get it all figured out. But y'all still need to take the 13, 14, 15. Yes, it is. Yes. My girl trip every year is much needed. Much needed. And when Missy comes down, guess what she's getting? She doesn't know it yet. Well, she does now. Missy. Missy is going to be our other puzzle piece. It's Missy and Trauma are the other 2. And if Trauma comes down again, she's going to get hers too. And I'll do them. I'll do it this time. I can do them. And I did 4. I'm going to add these to my TikTok shop in case y'all haven't seen them. I'll show you guys my newest paintings. This is one of my new ones. These are all going to be added into my TikTok shop. I will start going live a little bit more on TikTok to advertise my shop and to get my paintings out there. But this one of my new drawings. My little crazy crocodile. It's so cute. And I did him this morning. And we are trying to come up with a name for him. Yeah. So I can put him in the TikTok. See, with the TikTok shop, you have to name your paintings. So that's why I'm trying to think of a name. And I do like the name Scotty for him. So far it's been Scotty with the people that's been dropping names. I think I got a Jeff, I've got a Rufus, and I can't remember the other one, but I think Scotty is the closest one, but he's just too cute. I think he's adorable. So those will be going into my TikTok shop within a couple of days. I'm going to be getting back to my normal schedule now that the holidays are over. So I will be getting back to my podcast now on my back to normal because I just would I forgot what I was saying because I was reading that thing over there. Anyway, it's getting back to normal. Because I'm going back down to like 3 or 4 days a week. No, I did not with the tree. What I would still like to do is get the voice box and go to the location that he actually did the deed. I would like to go and sit there and try at that location and try to do it there. And you know what's crazy? I didn't do it at the tree. I still could. I don't know. I still say good morning to him every morning. Every time I open the barn out back and I see his tree back there, I say good morning, Vince. I did like the name Scout too. So it's between Scout and Scotty. So y'all pick real quick, Scout or Scotty. That was the other name I couldn't think of. But Scout or Scotty, you guys tell me, and then that's what his name will be. It's on Facebook. They're the ones that was putting the names out. I don't know. He looks like a Scout or a Scotty. But look at his little mouth holding the Christmas ball and his little green eyes. He's so cute. Y'all like Scout? I have a couple other things. I told you I have another deer in mind that I have in my head that I want to do. So I'll be working on that in the next day or two. See, that's what I'm saying. It was either Scout or Scotty, and I like both names. I like Scout and Scotty for him. I just don't know which one. And see, his scarf has Santa Claus hats on him. Scotty the Scout. I could call him Scoot, and it'll be both of them. I don't know. I think he's freaking cute as shit. So anyway, maybe I'll just call him Scoot. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I thank you guys so much for coming to get your horoscopes read. What is today? Today's Monday. That's right, because I worked yesterday. So now this week I do work Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I work Sunday. So what I'll do this week, since I work for the dog, Scotty. I do like Scotty. I'm going to call him Scotty, I think. And I can do another one that's Scout, because I do like the name Scout. But Scoot's cute too. I do like Scoot. Fuck. I'm just going to call him Scotty. Scotty wins. So I work Tuesday, Wednesday. So this week, I think I'm either going to do it Thursday or Friday. Probably Thursday, maybe even Saturday, because I work Sunday. If I didn't work Wednesday, I would just get back on schedule with Wednesday. I'm either going to do it Thursday or Saturday. So I will let you guys know if I'm doing it Thursday or Saturday. I will get this figured out. But once I get back to my normal schedule, completely normal, I can get back to normal and get my days. Also, I have 2 new games that we can play on here that we have coming up. And I will be doing lives on TikTok now a little more often too, just so I can try to get my TikTok shop out there and sell some of my paintings. Because I did sell 15 before Christmas. I sold 15. And then I still have, she picked up one today. And then I still have Rita's that I have to send out. And I have one more. And then January 3rd, I'm getting paid for 2 that's getting shipped to Oregon. So I've got 3 more going out. I will be paid for 3 more, and those are going to get shipped out. Which one's New Year's Day? Wednesday? Shit, that's right. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out which day. I'm not going to do it on New Year's Day because everybody will be tired or hungover or something. I'll figure it out. I may do it Saturday. I know I'm working Sunday. I just got to do it. I'm going to do it on a day off. So I'll figure it out which day I'm going to do it. Yeah. So anyway, barn's already closed up. I'm going to go in there and get Topaz out and go snuggle with my girl. So I will be seeing you guys. And I love you guys so much. And thanks for hanging with me this evening. And I will see y'all soon. And guess what? Happy fucking New Year.